Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of my Rust Revenge story. For those of you guys who don't remember where we left off, I'd been given a cave base by some amazing dudes who came by my base and said, hey, if you're playing solo, we've got a treat for you. So they gave me this amazing base. It has guns, it has bombs, it has everything that you could ask for in Rust, or almost everything you could ask for. With this base, I can enact my revenge. With this base, I can get back at the people who took my base, who destroyed my base, who took something that I'd worked so hard to create and let it crumble to dust. So, with all these guns, with all this loot, it's time to get some revenge. Now, in Rust, there's 2 moments of any raid that are sort of the most suspenseful. There's a moment before the raid when you're sort of moving everything forward. That's when you've got to take all your loot, all your explosives, all the stuff that you're going to use in the raid and run it to a secret base. Or not a secret base, but a base that you've built, sort of a forward base where you can operate out of. You see, you don't want to go out in Rust with all your gear on you for a raid because someone could easily kill you. You're going to be making a lot of noise. So you've got to run everything to your base. This is a suspenseful part, as you can see here. The first run I had, no issues. We got the guns there. We got some of the explosives there. We didn't get everything there, but this is a moment when everything could go wrong. All it takes is one person with a sniper rifle, one person to come upon me, and I lose all my stuff. Luckily, I made it back, and as you guys can see, being serial overdrive and sort of a gamer who tries to do good every now and then, I went over to my not good friend, but my neighbor's base. He'd given me access to this base. He'd allowed me to use that base as my own, and for that, I needed to reward him, so I gave him some guns. Anyways, we head back to the cave base. We grab some more loot that we're going to be using in the raid. This is everything else that's needed. I'm going to craft the satchel charges there. I'm just going to run in with the grenades because I've got rope at my forward base, and that's all I need to create the satchel charges. I didn't have rope down here, and I figured, why bother with it? Let's just head out. Let's get the stuff there and see what happens. So here we go. This is it. We're embarking. This is everything we need for the raid. This is about an hour's worth of work here, and if I had to do this on my own, it would be a couple hours worth of work. It was nighttime, so I just loaded everything up and made a run for it. I didn't have many guns on me. I didn't have much health. I just figured I wanted to go. I wanted to get in before daybreak. Unfortunately, day broke. And just inches away from my base. No, I'm kidding. Nothing happened. We made it to the base safely, and we were able to craft those satchel charges and get everything together that we needed for the raid. So now it's time to head out. We've got 8 satchel charges. We've got another like 10 or 20 stored back at the base. Let's do this. And this is the most intense moments, right? Here's what we're doing. We're going to run into that base. That enemy base. We're going to run over to it. We're going to throw some explosives on the door and try and just barrel our way through that base. I don't know what's there. I don't know if they've got traps. I don't know if they've got people online. I don't know what's going on. I've kept an eye on the base. I haven't seen too much activity. I know there's 3 players at least who call that base home. And if 2 of them come out, I might be able to take them. If all 3 of them are online right now, or if they can wake up that 3rd player before I can get through to their base, get to their tool cupboard, destroy everything, I'm in trouble. So heading over there, I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to come around from the rocks, shoot down at them, and hope for the best. But the question is there anyone online right now? And in Rust, it is considered bad to offline someone, but keep in mind, this is literally the first raid I've ever done in Rust. This is the first time breaking into someone's base. So I'm being ultra careful, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on. You're gonna see some stuff that makes it very apparent that this is my first raid, but I tried my best, folks, and I wanted to get my revenge. I really wanted it so bad. I saw that stupid design on the door. Actually, it's a pretty cool design, but just looking at that design, I'm like, these are the guys that did that to me. These are the guys that destroyed my work. I needed my revenge. First door's down. And then it happened. One of the charges went off early. It took me out. I had to just hoof it back to the base, back to their base as fast as possible. Hope that no one had come along and taken my loot, taken my charges, and we were good. One charge hadn't gone off, so we set that off, and now we're in their base. Unfortunately, there's no loot. We've got 3 sleeping bags. That confirms that there's at least 3 guys in that base. We've got 922 wood. But if at this point all I can get is 922 wood, that's not good. But we've got a garage door here, right? We've got an upper level to this base. I don't know what's up there. And we've got a garage door. I figured this must be where the tool cupboard is based on sort of basic building principles. I'm thinking this is it. I'm going to try and blow through this garage door with all the satchels I've got left. At this point, I don't have any explosives left. If this doesn't have loot behind it, I'm screwed. I messed up. I blew up their base and I didn't get anything. I don't have anything to show for it. So getting through these doors, it's a tense moment. Last one. And we've got loot. We've also got a shotgun trap, but that's not a big deal because no one's going to come and steal anything from my body, so we're good to go. Can hear a helicopter going outside, but that's a AI helicopter, so let's just grab our loot and run. So I can get into some of these boxes. There's no lock on them, so I grab everything I can without being taken out by the shotgun trap. We've got some very basic armor, and we have a chainsaw. The chainsaw probably is the most valuable thing I found so far, but good armor. We've got a chainsaw. We're good to go. So now, with a little bit stocked back in my base, and knowing that I've actually blown their doors open, so even if I can't get their loot, someone's gonna get it, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling relieved. I'm feeling happy. There's one thing I can do, right? I can go back. I can throw in these grenades and hopefully take out their tool cupboard. Once I do that, I put down my own tool cupboard, and then I get to, well, I get to live it up. I get to lock myself in their base. I can take my time. The shotgun trap becomes mine, and we're sort of good to go. Here we've got the tool cupboard taken out, so I head back to my base, go to craft the doors. I craft the tool cupboard. Everything's looking good. I'm thinking, like, here we go. We've got it. And then listen. The trap went off. Someone had wandered into this base. Someone had been watching. They'd seen me go back to get the tool cupboard, and they ran in. If they boxed themselves in right here, the raid would be lost. I wouldn't get anything to show for it except for having taken off their base. But I got there. I put my door in. I looked. The person had come in. They hadn't expected there to be a shotgun trap, and they died too. So we're good to go. Life is moving on. I put down my tool cupboard. We've got control of the base. We've got the shotgun traps. Now it's time to look at the loot. And look at the loot we did. We've got a ton of stone. We've got metal fragments. We've got wood on wood on wood. We've got more stone. We've got some armored double doors. And just all around, we've got some pretty decent loot here. So let's grab it all, bring it back to the base, and then it's time to have some fun. Because at this point, I know there's a trapdoor. I know there's an upstairs, but that doesn't matter. I've gotten their base. I've gotten their stuff. I've taken their time just like they took mine. And now it's time to have some fun. So let's go out. Let's kill some people. Let's redistribute the wealth. And have some fun. I had to mute this guy right here. He wasn't being nice. Anyways, enjoy. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.